to take this a little bit broader, Lori, when we talk about future trends. The future trend exclamation point, in my opinion, is collaboration. It is figuring out how we are not a society of us versus them, but we are working together to create shared value. We are bringing the best from our respective areas to the table to deliver a better place where we can all live, work, and play. And with that, I'm going to share just a really quick slide. I think there's 3 solid takeaways that I would love to offer when it comes to collaboration. And I hope, can you give me a thumbs up if you guys can see my screen? I talked a little bit about where we're focused in the future. And the one thing that I want you to take away from what SAP is doing is it is all about collaboration. And it is all about delivering shared value, not just for us, but for our customers, for our partners, for the communities where we live and work, and certainly for the beneficiaries and the world's most vulnerable people and ecosystems. And with that, I think it's about making those investments in things like that don't just benefit you, Lori. So first, I want to offer a couple of very tactical action items that you can take to take advantage of these trends. One, and it's awesome, everything, Karen, that you're saying, I'm like, yes, that's exactly what we're talking about. One is verification. If you don't know where to go to become a verified social enterprise, alternatively, if you are a corporate looking to find verified social enterprises, I encourage you to check out the People and Planet First verification process, powered by Social Enterprise World Forum, Good Market, and others. You can scan that trusty little QR code there, and it'll tell you more about this process. We are working really hard alongside verifications like this one to integrate them into the world's largest supplier network. On SAP software, we trade $4.9 trillion in goods and services. Imagine the power if we can shift just a percentage of that to organizations like those that you hear from today that are prioritizing people and planet, that are solving for issues of refugee inclusion, workforce, and also I saw someone in the chat had questions around biodiversity. It is about finding quality goods and services that can also deliver benefit back into the world around us. And 3, you also talked about this, Karen, where do I go to find bespoke ongoing business support? One of the resources I'd love to throw out there is the Transform Support Hub. This actually came together from Unilever, EY, the UK's FCDO, and SAP during the pandemic because we weren't able to connect our employees with enterprises around the world. And so we put this virtual opportunity together. It is free for social enterprises. It is free for professionals. We would love to invite more corporations to create programs for their employees. When our employees engage in experiences like this, the data tells us that more than 71% of them say they've experienced leadership growth. More than 50% of them are more committed to the communities where they live and work. This creates a culture shift. This creates a change. This is one way that we have that we can really power the future. And yes, there is a great technology story in all of this, Lori. And again, we invite you to join us on certainly on the SAP Business Network. But this is also about what we can do as individuals to take action and collaborate with one another. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing. I know we would love to go to questions, and we'll make sure I'll post a demo of how you can register yourself on SAP's Business Network as a social enterprise supplier, as a women-owned business, as a small business, no matter where you are in the world. We're there to connect you with incredible companies like Bayer, like Delta, and others.